Well, I had a very uneventful afternoon hunt here in southern Indiana. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I went out coyote hunting a while back and had 2 coyotes come in. I worked these suckers for like 30 minutes straight, maybe 45. Finally get them to break loose. Got off a shot, thought I was dead on. Coyote ran off. I went ahead and got on the other one thinking it would stop for a shot, never did. So I looked back, couldn't find the other one, got on with the thermal and looked around, never did find it. So not sure what happened. And today what I want to do is just break out the gun, double check that I'm on. I've got some steel targets set up, just gonna fire a round or so, and if I'm on, I'm on. I'll call it a miss, but I gotta know. So coming out of the turkey woods, get ready to sight in the gun, or double check it I should say, so we can get back after them coyotes. I just brought the Ranger out here to where the metal target is out in the field. All this water we've had, this is unreal. Look at this daggone. It's like this everywhere. But bugs and everything, it's pretty rough out here. Just gonna give that a little tug. Man, ain't been shot in a while, so they're probably not gonna move, but as long as I hit it, I'm fine. I'm gonna go for the smaller one here. Gonna set it back there. I'd say it's 100-120 yards. They've actually got it marked off back there. But down in the valley, private property, got a nice backstop right here. I'm gonna shoot this thing and see if it's on. I'll be happy to hear a ding. I'll go set my gun up, take a shot. Okay, for today's short video, I'm just going to be using the Predator Tactics Dead-Eye tripod system. For you guys that are not familiar with it, this is what I coyote hunt with. Comes with a really nice digital camo carrying case. Now I wanted to point out something along the lines of the tripod system. So this is the bracket that you get when you get the tripod. I've got it bolted on the turkey shotgun here. So what I'm going to do is just take these 2 screws out. I'm going to put this on the ar10, bolt it on the tripod, and take a shot. Now this is a pretty simple procedure. Actually, you don't need to do this if you have a spare base plate, which I'm getting ready to get. Got one, getting ready to order one. Just need an Allen wrench. Stick that in there, give her a couple turns, like so. Just loosen it up. Same thing on the other end. All right. And now, make sure it's good and loose. And she's off of there. Pretty simple. Now to break out the new coyote rifle that you guys haven't seen yet. Don't know if I'm going to do a full video on the gun just yet, because I got to get a kill with it first. But I'm going to go ahead and mount this on there for video's sake. Show you guys what we got. We've got the AR10 sitting up here. I've got this Picatinny rail on the bottom here. You guys can see that. So what I'm going to do is just lay it on its side like so. And I'll take this plate. Now this thing is pretty much what you would call your preference. So you got the coyote here on this side, and you got the Predator Tactics logo here on this side. You can put that facing toward the end of the barrel or flip it around. It doesn't matter, whichever you prefer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the Predator Tactics emblem facing toward the front of the gun, and just going to put that on the Picatinny rail. Now what I like to do is I like to get the Picatinny rail and the mount pretty much centered up. So you'll see right here, I've pretty much got this thing centered, and it's got these screws in here that lock in place. So just put that on there. And what I like to do is I like to slide it forward so it locks in place. I'm really putting tension on it there and I can't push it forward anymore. So now it's just a matter of tightening it up. So we're going to reverse the process that we had earlier, which is the tightening process. And there again, you won't have to do this if you've got a spare base plate. So pretty soon I'll have one for the AR10, I'll have one for the groundhog rifle, one for the shotgun, so on and so forth. That way I can just throw them on the tripod, the Deadeye system, and roll on. And there you have it. She's tight. That's what she looks like. And you'll see the emblem there. Get it lined up for you. All right, now it's just a matter of bolting it on the tripod, so let's go ahead and do that now. So we've got our weapon ready to be mounted on the tripod. I usually like to turn the adjustment knob to my left side. That way when I'm getting ready to shoot, if I need to tilt the gun, I can just hit this adjustment. But we'll go ahead and loosen that up. Set the rifle on top. Clamp her down. Give it a tug, and we're done. So, let's get some hearing protection on, some eyeglasses, take a shot. So I did manage to have some eye protection in the Ranger. The ear protection, I'm going to have to improvise. Do the old cotton ball trick. Works every time. Hopefully this thing's on and I'll just take it as a miss. If you've hunted enough coyotes, you'll eventually miss. The old saying is true. If you don't miss, you're not seeing very many. First thing I got to do is turn on the old pulsar. Do that now. Now this is the Pulsar N355. This is a daytime, nighttime scope. Going to actually record the shot in here. I'll show you what it looks like through my perspective, and we'll have a couple of different angles on that. First thing we need to do, lock and load. Love that sound, don't you? This is a 22-250. I'm going to go into a little bit about that. Maybe not on this video, but soon enough. Go ahead and record. Alright guys, we are recording. So what you're going to see is me shaking like crazy. But these sticks are true. I mean, they really do hold you steady. So that's a very, very small target. You can see it. This is not magnified. This is on the lowest setting. I'm going to go ahead and fire one. I might try to magnify it a little bit. I'm going to shoot for that one on the left there first. Alright, I heard a ting. I heard a ting on there, so I'm thinking that we might be pretty good. I want to shoot another one. I'm going to zoom in a little bit and see if I can see it actually hit it from here. I don't want to waste too many of these high dollar rounds I got in here, but I think we're good. Might have just been a miss on my part. Alright, now what we're going to do next is I'm going to go ahead and shoot one at that middle target there, that middle one, and see if I can see some reaction from it. I'm pretty sure I hit that one to the left. It's really small, about 100 yards. If I can hit that one in the middle and actually see a reaction, and if you remember from where I showed you a second ago that it was really stiff and rusted up and it's not going to move, but I might be able to see it shake a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and fire another one and see what we got. Shot number 2. Alright, that is shot number 2. I'm going to take the Ranger down there, see if I got some fresh marks on there. Come with me, let's see what we got. Okay, with the powers that be and whatever happened, my gun's off. So at least I get to keep my pride a little bit on missing that one the other night. Because I tell you, I'm not one to miss on these coyotes or anything else. So Mountain Man is the expert on the pulsar of the group, so I just called him. He told me to come over later and he can help me figure out how to sight this thing in, how to make adjustment on it. We thought we had it perfect, so I don't know what happened. Anyways, I'll catch up with him, sight this thing in, and get it ready to go out. All right, now guys, it is a couple of days later since I brought you that footage trying to sight in the new 22-250 AR10. So, in fact, it was off. It was shooting 4 inches to the right, 5 inches high. I definitely just totally missed those coyotes. I'll roll the footage right there, and I just couldn't figure out for the life of me, so I'm not sure what happened yet. We set this thing up, so, you know, things happen, things get loose, I'm not sure. Anyways, it is what it is. I'm gonna show you all this target. First shot, I was aiming here, and I hit here. So you can see, you know, 4 or 5 inches to the right, and the same amount high. So I did the 1-shot 0, which with pulsar, when you're doing that, it allows you to freeze frame the picture here, and then you chase your bullet, which is what I did here. And I shot it, saved the profile, and I hit right there, which is perfect. I'm about 100 yards. I can be a ½ inch or an inch high at 100. Some guys sight them in for that, but that's where I want to be, right in the money. So I'm good to go. Now I'm going to set out and do some hunting. Probably have to roll that in another video, but sighting this thing in. If you guys get a chance, look up some of the videos on the 1-shot 0 from Pulsar. Really helped me out in this, man. I mean, I did that just step by step and freaking got it sighted in with 1 shot. Hey, thanks for watching. Be sure and look forward to some new coyote videos coming soon. Now that I got the beast ready, I got to come up with a name for it and get some blood on it before I give you all the day view. But here's a little sneak peek. See you guys next time.
God knows I've been through this before. I can taste it.